Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my review of the Alden Tanker Boots in Navy Chrome XL. These I've had for a few years now. I got them back in February of 2014. It is December of 2017, so I've literally almost had these boots for 4 years now. They're some of my favorites because they're in Navy Chrome XL leather. I don't know if you can tell the navy there. A lot of people are surprised to hear that these are navy because it is a darker navy color, but they are navy. You can see it in good light. And yeah, these have really been used pretty hard for the last almost 4 years, and I've probably enjoyed these more than most of my other pairs of Aldens. Like I said, I got these from Epaulet in New York City. They did a limited run of these, and I just happened to luck out, get the last pair in my size 8.5. One of the most striking features about this particular makeup is the gold eyelets. I love that pierce of those gold eyelets up against the navy leather. Not to mention the contrasting antique sole that we have going on here. I really like that they didn't paint the sole black. In my opinion, that would have made it pretty bland. And what makes it a tanker boot is these little lines down the front. Otherwise, these would basically be another Indy boot version. These are also called Norwegian split toes. I think they abbreviate it NST in most cases. But anytime Alden does this toe right here, they call it either a tanker boot or an NST. I'm not quite sure if there's a difference. These are on the True Balance last, so very similar to Indy boots, which was a draw for me. Another big incentive for me to get these are the Commandos Soles. At the time, I didn't have any Aldens on Commandos Soles, so I really wanted to try that out, see how that worked out, and I really enjoyed these Commandos Soles, and as you can see, they have tons of life left in them, even after, I've done housework in these, I've, dug holes in the yard wearing these, and not to mention I even wear these with, lace came undone. I wear these in dress settings as well. These go really well with my navy, or with my warm gray charcoal flannel suit in the wintertime. These really pop with a suit, especially a gray suit, in my opinion. So just overall a really versatile boot. I remember one person I was talking to about these, he said that he didn't know what he would wear these with because they're navy and he's used to brown, and to me I was kind of confused by that because I really thought the navy was in a lot of ways more versatile than brown. So what I decided to do was show you guys some belt pairings that I pair this with, because I actually don't have a navy leather belt. All right, so I'll just show you. I have a few of the belts here that I use typically to pair with the Navy Chrome XL. Like I said, it's a lot of people seem to think that it'd be difficult and that you would need a navy leather belt to pair with navy leather shoes, but that's actually, I don't agree with that rule at all. You do not need a matching leather belt to your matching leather shoes. I think that's kind of an old rule, but as you can see here, yeah, so as I was saying, as you can see here, I'll lay these out across the boot so you can kind of get an idea for the contrast. I think these belts really match up nice with not the navy Chrome XL leather, but in fact the right here, the antique sole. I think these pair up nicely with the antique sole. So it's not always a question of matching the uppers. I say if you're going to match a belt to a boot, why not match the sole? Why would that look bad? And it doesn't look bad at all. It looks really good, in fact. So that's my general rule. I've read a lot of stuff. Oh, you have to, with black boots, you need a black belt. You can't mix black and brown. I don't know. I think it's to taste, and I think as time goes on, you kind of form your own tastes and your own opinions on this stuff. Another thing I will mention is these laces here. These are These are rawhide laces. I believe these came on a pair of my Truman boots originally, and I just wanted to play around and see what the rawhide would look like on the Navy Chrome XL, because initially these came with Navy flat wax cotton laces, which in my opinion, you know, they looked really good, but I really like a nice contrast. You know, as you can see, I prefer that sole against that leather. I love those piercing gold eyelets right there, and I love the look of the rawhide laces against the leather. Like, nothing about this boot looks repetitive or boring. You look at this boot and you're just filled, your eyes are just filled with all kinds of different textures and colors, and that's what, you know, collecting boots for a while, that's what gets me excited anyways. One more thing I wanted to point out, actually, it's kind of ironic here. I'm actually wearing these today. These are called the Innsbruck Indy boot. These are also by the same shop, HELM, except these are in standard brown Chrome XL. And I also threw rawhide laces on there as well, and these have the gold, again, the piercing gold eyelets on there, and Commandos Soles. I'll probably do a separate review of these later, but you know, you can see these boots next to each other. These are both from the same shop, and both are just, in my opinion, some of the best, most killer makeups that Alden Alden has been featured in, and I'll definitely give a link to their website. To my knowledge, I emailed HELM actually a couple years ago now about these tanker boots, and the last they told me, they're not doing another run of these anytime soon. That could change, I'm not sure. And the last I checked, I think they were doing more runs of the Innsbruck Indy, just because these seem to be a hit. So anyways, that's my review of the navy blue tanker boots. I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment. And again, I'm on Instagram. My username is the same as my username on YouTube, AeroSurferLV. So go ahead and check out pictures of these. You could definitely see both of these pairs on there and how they're aging and all that. And again, thank you.